morning, Huskies. Today I'm here with Mr. Barassi.
What's up, everybody?
And so we decided we're going to do a drawing competition because what else are we supposed to do? So today we are going to draw the Wilson C. Riles Husky logo.
Are you going to show it?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
So we're just going to, how long do we have?
We got about 5 minutes.
5 minutes? I don't need 5 minutes. I can do it in 2.
All right. Ready, Ms. Barassi?
Are you just using one color?
I'm just using a pencil.
All right, I'm going to use a Sharpie. More permanent.
All right. I'll probably go over it with a Sharpie. Ready?
Okay.
3.
So
2.
people are just going to sit here and watch while we draw, or are we going to talk?
We may speed it up and we may just have a conversation.
Okay.
Talking about, like, we do need to ask,
Should I start drawing already? I'm drawing.
yeah.
Okay.
Any announcements?
Any announcements? This is going to air on probably Thursday, so you just had the day off, Veterans Day. Progress reports are on Friday. I've been trying to push kids go to office hours. If you have any questions about anything, go see your teachers in office hours. It's a great time to get some one-on-one instruction, or just ask questions of your teacher. Oh, this is looking bad. About making up assignments and those kind of things. But yeah, so go to office hours. And we have 2 more weeks till Thanksgiving break. Time is just flying by. Okay. Oh, Sharpie's gonna help here.
Yeah. Ooh, I messed that up bad.
I have a real strong feeling that yours is gonna be way better than mine.
Probably not.
I am not known for being an artist.
I am more of a writer than an artist.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do write a lot of stuff.
I'm not really known for either.
I did not like when one of my teachers was in the middle of assignment and he read mine out loud, and I was kind of a little not really happy about that, but it was nice because
That's an honor.
yeah, but exactly, but I'm just not a person who likes that kind of stuff.
When I was in college, I was in an English class and we had to write a poem, and I've never written a poem. And that happened. The teacher read my poem out loud. I was so embarrassed.
Well, it was something about a picture we drew, or a picture that we got, and it was just like describing what the picture looks like, and it was really nice to just give you creative control about what you can write, and it's really fun. I like Mr. Tellis. He's a really great teacher.
Mr. Tellis is awesome.
Okay. Yeah. So what have you been doing during this while the school's been closed?
What have I been doing? You mean like here at school, or?
Yeah.
Well, me and Mr. Holmesley like to get out on campus and pretend that kids are actually here. So like this morning when it was freezing, we both took our coffee and we stood in the quad, and we pretended to yell at kids to stop running or playing tag.
I remember you guys did that last year.
We told kids to throw away their trash. So it kind of looks weird when we're just out there like talking to empty space. But it helps keep us kind of from
in the mood.
Yeah, kind of just so when kids do come back, we're ready. I don't want to be rusty, you know. This is so horrible. Miss Topper, I am so sorry that I am doing a disservice to your beautiful logo.
I actually drew the broadcasting logo.
You did?
Yeah, that was me. I'm the one who
designed
it.
That's awesome.
And then they put it through the computer, and so yeah, it kind of did change up a little bit.
I'm gonna be done.
I still got 36 seconds. No. I'm not good at this. At this at all.
I might have to frame mine.
Mine's just gonna be in my sketchbook.
Do you have art?
I do. I don't have the art as a
class.
as a class, but I do go to art club.
Oh, that's awesome.
10.
Are a lot of kids going to art club?
Yeah, actually. Miles Middle School. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down.
Let me see yours.
All right. All right.
Okay, yeah, yours. I don't know.
Yours is better because you did more detail on
Mine
yours.
might be better. This is amazing.
Well, I'll show Miss Law both of them, and I'll see what she says.
Yeah, I think she's gonna side with me.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brassi, for joining me.
That was fun. Say bye. Say bye, Wilson.
Well, you can go brag to Mr. Holmesley of your beautiful picture.
I will. I'm gonna frame this.
Well, thank you.
Have a good day.
Hello Huskies, as you guys may all know, Veterans Day is coming up. Veterans Day isn't just a day you get off of school. Veterans Day is to celebrate all the people who served for our country. Let's take a look at some teachers and staff from the district who served. Hello Huskies, today I'm here with some people from the district who served for our country, and I'm going to interview them for Veterans Day. So, I want you guys to each take turns, and I want you guys to introduce yourself.
My name is Mrs. Topper. I work for Wilson C. Riles, teach English and computer science.
Thank you.
And I am Mr. Smith at Wilson C. Riles. I teach English language learners.
Thank you.
I'm Mr. Marquez. I teach up there at Center High School. I run the CARE program. I'm teaching math, science, and English.
My name is Mr. Hunter. I worked at Center High School this year. I am at McCollum High School as an academic coordinator. I was in the Army Reserves, and it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you. So the first question I have for you guys is, which branch of service did you guys serve for? Starting with Ms. Topper.
I was in the Army Reserves.
And I was in the Army.
Yes, I probably served in the United States Air Force.
And again, I was in the Army Reserves.
Thank you. My second question is, where did you guys serve?
I served mostly in the United States, but I did some training in Germany.
Yeah, over my 20 years, I served a little bit in Denver, Colorado. Obviously, basic trainings in Texas, and never go to Colorado. Then I served 3 years in Athens, Greece. It was a good time. And 2 years in Minot, North Dakota. 3 years in Panama City, Panama. Been about 9 years at Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada, and then I finished up a few years in Spokane, Washington. And I was able to go quite a few places throughout the world, so had a good time.
I was stationed in did basic training in Fort Jackson, South Carolina. I did training at Fort Benning, Georgia, and Fort Gordon, Georgia. I was stationed also at the Sacramento Army Depot and Camp Parks in Dublin, which is kind of the East Bay, and did maneuvers throughout just the continental U.S. I was never deployed. So, yeah.
That's cool. So my next question is, how long did you guys serve for?
I served for 4 years.
And I served for 4 years.
Yeah, I served from 1986 to 2006, so I did my 20. I did 20 years in the United States Air Force.
I did 8 years. I did from May of 1993 until May of 2001.
That's awesome. So, the last thing I want everyone to do is share a funny story from when you guys served.
I have a funny story. When we we were doing training in Germany, the German army put us up for the 3 weeks we were there. And on the last night, they had a big tent full of music and food and dancing. And by the end of the night, people were trying to speak in a limited English and or German to each other. And they ended up trading all parts of their uniforms, hats and insignia and jackets and boots. And pretty soon you couldn't barely tell who was who because everybody had everybody's uniform on. So I actually have the uniform of the German officer I traded jackets with still to this day. And supposedly a German soldier has mine.
Okay, well, yeah, kind of semi-funny. When we were deployed in the jungle in Vietnam, and we were in our foxhole when oh, sometimes when rockets would come in or mortars would come in, I was so tired from all day, and it seemed like we always got mortared at night. And finally, I just lay down in the mud and put my head on my helmet and go to sleep for a couple of hours. Uh, I was just so exhausted. And then after the bombing or the mortaring was over, I'd get up and kind of shake the mud off my clothes and climb into my tent, which had been shredded by shrapnel sometimes, and I didn't care. I just wanted to sleep.
No, our funny stories. Well, this is for school, so I got to keep them to myself. So. But I don't know. There's so many of them. I mean, I just continue to tell stories. I know when I first arrived in Greece, for some reason my security clearance, was held up, and at that time this movie, The Three Amigos, was just out. So we had some real characters in there, right? And I'm sure all of us in the military certainly understand that. They happened to make me a card. We had green tags at the time for certain types of equipment. So they would sit there and they made me out my own little, if you will, my little green card kind of tag that was supposed to serve as my security clearance. But so that way I could be I worked in the laboratory, so that way I can work in the laboratory. There's quite a few chuckles there going on back in the day. But as time goes on, I'm sure just as my other fellow veterans here, so many stories, so many stories. So, but again, thank you for allowing me to just a few moments of my time. I really appreciate coming on and sharing with you. So again, thank you, Samuel.
I did some training in South Carolina. While I was there, it was you wouldn't think South Carolina gets cold, but South Carolina gets very cold in the wintertime. We had to dig hasty positions for firing, and the ground was frozen solid. So we had little they're called entrenching tools. They're kind of a portable shovel, and when you hit the ground, it sounded like a tuning fork. So we got together and we tried to play music while digging. The NCOs did not find that amusing, and we got to push the earth down for a while until they got tired. But it was good time. Yeah, thank you.
All those stories are really funny and cool. Thank you guys all for taking time out of your day to get interviewed. Wow, wasn't that awesome? Now that you know the people who have served in our district, please take the time on Veterans Day to thank people in your family or in your community that you know have served.